up there in the government, but we do have people power, and everybody has this special light inside of us that illuminates when we come all together and we speak together as one voice. We all have a voice, and that comes with us coming together, like that one voice, one power, one people.
In this uncertain future, there will always be a constant change. Change will always come. The question is, what will we do to make change ourselves? Will we inform ourselves? Will we take time out of our busy lives to fight for what we are passionate about? Or will we simply leave it up to our new world leader, the new U.S. President Barack Obama? So with that, I leave you to ponder your own personal position and obligation to create change within ourselves first. Reporting for BSN, this has been Carlos Vejar.
As a young lesbian living in the Santa Cruz community, I was shocked and saddened when our town's only designated gay bar, the Dakota, shut down. The club opened about 11 years ago, but was sadly lost to bankruptcy over the 2008 summer season. Outraged that our gay-friendly community now lacks a staple of the gay lifestyle, I discussed with students and locals the impact of the Dakota's absence. This is BSN reporter Lindsay Heimgartner, right across the street from what used to be Santa Cruz's only gay bar, the Dakota. Closed on July 11th, the club was auctioned off in bankruptcy court. And now, there's no place for the gays to go. So I embarked on a journey and a dialogue with the community to find out just how important the absence of Dakota is. How important do you feel a gay bar is to our community?
Oh, it's definitely important. I mean, for a community like the LGBT community, you need something to keep everybody together, or else you're all dispersed. And if you want strength and solidarity, you've got to have somewhere to meet. And like, besides like dorky little like gay meeting things where you're like, hey, I'm gay and I'm coming out, there's nothing really to like be normal and have fun like a bar. Like that's what you do, you have fun there, and it's a great place to just be comfortable, feel comfortable.
I mean, I'm not going to be able to go there for a drink and dancing, and I've noticed that a lot of my connection with other women in the community is just to go down to the Dakota on Wednesdays. And now all of a sudden, I have to call people and make it happen.
What did the club's closing mean for you, DJ 80?
It means actually a close of a chapter and a beginning of a new chapter for me. I am sad that it has closed, but I was lucky to be a part of it, and hey, God blesses us with something new every day, so.
And what did you like so much about the Dakota?
Good environment. No violence. Good security. Peacefulness. There wasn't never any problems. Good bartenders. Good music. 80s the best.
Now I have nowhere to go. It used to be on Wednesdays I would get out of work and I would go down to the Dakota and go dancing. And there isn't any other bar that I can go to as a female and go dancing and just get a drink in town. I haven't found that, so.
Do you feel uncomfortable in other bars?
Well, I don't feel uncomfortable, but my wife and I went out for drinks at one of the local bars, just on a date, and some guy sat down with us. And so I think that within heterosexual culture, if you see two women sitting together having a drink, for some reason they think that we need a man. So I think that there needs to be a gay bar in order for queer culture to exist in this town.
Do you feel it impacted the community?
Big impact. People are asking me, where do we go, where they feel comfortable going, and actually I'm trying to work on that, see what we can do and make sure everybody is comfortable, so.
Where are the gays going? So there isn't a place for the queer community. That's the reality.
I'm not sure if there's going to be another Dakota, but we're hoping that there's going to be another gay club come to Santa Cruz soon. Don't know if it's in the future, but God willing, it will be.
We're live right here at the Red Room on Tuesday nights, DJ AD. Come on down, let's make this happen like from Club Dakota. Let's make it a party, y'all. You know how we do. Peace.
The closing of Club Dakota meant one thing for the gay community: change. A change everyone seems willing to cope with, including the club's former DJ, DJ AD. Remember, you can catch her Tuesday nights at the Red Room. It'll be a taste of Club Dakota. Also, be sure to check out www.dykemarch.com if you want a taste of the community. This is BSN reporter Lindsay Heimgartner. Back to you at the studio.
That's really fascinating, Lindsay.
Thank you.
All this talk about diversity and entertainment reminds me of UCSC's Rainbow Theater, which fortunately is still going strong.
That's really impressive considering it's been around since the 1980s.
Even though Rainbow Theater has been around for so long, many students still have no idea of what this theater is about. So to learn a little more, we turn to BSN reporter Joanne Liu.
Here in UCSC, we have many programs for students to participate in. However, it seems as though many students do not know much about them, such as Rainbow Theater. Do you know what is Rainbow Theater?
No.
No.
I actually don't know what it is.
What is Rainbow Theater?
Rainbow Theater is basically a multicultural theater troupe, the only one in the UC system actually, so that's pretty cool.
We put on 5 plays each year, 4 one-act plays and 1 2-act play. There's the Asian American Pacific Islander play, there's the Chicano Latino play, there's the African American play, there's Poets Corner, which is basically a group of people who write their own material and they present that to the audience.
We do a lot and we work really hard to put on these productions, but I feel like it is very hard to get the word out about Rainbow.
Theater, you always need support because theater is very expensive. From paying the dues of the playwrights to having the appropriate costumes to having the instrumentation that it needs as far as lighting and sound equipment to make sure that these shows are running technically. And then publicity is always something that we fall way short of being able to really finance, because that's the hardest thing of doing a production, is really getting it publicized well. You know, you can do certain things such as posters, but we know that posters only work just to a small degree. But we need to make sure that we got ads in the papers, and when you start putting ads in the paper, they can get very expensive real quickly.
It can be a really good experience just for like learning a lot about yourself and like building up different skills, like learning how to talk to a lot of people who you don't know. It's about kind of that same aspect that Rainbow kind of touches upon. It's the undesirable elements of New York City. So particularly poor people of color and their experiences and the fact that they are putting their stories, which people don't want to see. You want to see the glitter and the glitz and the glamour in New York City. You don't want to hear about the people that are struggling to make ends meet, or the people who are doing things that you find less than, like, that you don't think are the best idea. But it gives you a chance to actually peek into people's experience and into people's life and into like pretty much an ordinary day on the subway, but really get into people's heads.
I thought the show was incredible. I mean, I think it does a good job at striking a balance between trying to put out a message but do it in a humorous way, but not so much that the humor overtakes over the message, you know? And so I feel that this play was actually incredible because I was sitting there laughing the whole time, but at the same time it provokes thought. So I feel that overall this is an amazing show. This, I believe shows like this should go out and into a broader audience, you know, to go and, like they were saying, outreach, you know, outreach shows, put shows out like these in the community because I think they're so important, and at the same time they're so entertaining.
Okay, one of my characters is this 14-year-old boy, Ja Reed. My name's Ja Reed, J-A-A-H-R-E-E-D. And he's kind of a little punk and like so loud and rowdy.
And how would you feel that you should get the word out for Rainbow Theater?
You know, I think I would advertise at Saturn's because they have buck sauce. But in all seriousness, I just told everybody I could, and then like I dressed up a couple days before, like the little boy that I was, and like that got everybody's attention because they're like, what? And then I was like, come to my show, woo! And so I got people out.
Well, I guess word of mouth. From what I see, from what people see, I mean, nothing but giving out, you know, great comments about it, and possibly if that doesn't work, then let's go with some internet or, you know, MySpacing or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, because the only way that I heard from it was through Facebook. I don't really ride the bus that often because I always bring up my car to campus, so I don't know if there was outreach on the bus, but yeah, maybe more on the bus and maybe tabling or something.
So there you have it. So go out there and support Rainbow Theater. Until next time, I'm Joanne. Bye.
And with that, we at BSN bid you farewell for the holidays.
We wish you all a fun and safe winter break, and thank you again for joining us here at Banana Slug News. I'm Eugene Borgeson.
And I'm Lindsay Heimgartner. Don't forget to check us out on our website, bananaslugnews.org. Good night, everyone.